All right, so welcome again sa first edition ng Eric Radio Vlogs. Eric Radio Vlogs for 2023. And what you just heard is this. This is the timer that I'll be using moving forward in order uh, to actually set the time or magkaroon ng standard when it comes to what we need to do for the next year, because we plan to do a lot of things, and um, and then so I want to have something to monitor the time. And our first goal is to establish a tempo wherein in 15 minutes we are able to do the video, and then we move on to the next. So this is just to make me aware of the time, and then of course para masunod natin yung algorithm. Now, the main thought na gusto ko i-impart to you guys today is yung idea na when you find something that's worth doing, just do it. Because the techniques, the things that you need to learn will just come along the way, and especially if you take the time to study them, and ma-reach nyo rin yun, pangyayari yun. Just like what happened to me this year. Just a bit brief background. I was affected by the global concern that we've had for the past few years, and it set me back in my game plan pa sa life ko. But then, uh, right now, so we're back on track. Makapagsimula na ulit tayo starting January, because that's when I got my new job. And then we've worked on that, and we're almost going to be almost a year dun sa trabaho na yan. And that set me back on track para i-accomplish yung mga bagay na tingin ko hindi ko na-accomplish for the past years. All right? So, like, and then of course, as you would notice, meron tayong mga background noise, and hindi natin maiwasan yun. So, something that I learned from Ninong Rai is work with what you have. So, halimbawa, when asked what is the best video equipment, kung anong kailangan video equipment, anong camera, anong mic, and the answer is, it keeps on becoming, yeah, it's what you have right now. So, I'm working with what I have right now, although I brought in some improvements. And Lazada, although not sponsored, has been a big help on that, because it allowed me to search for the best equipment for my needs. So yeah, things are not ideal, but this is a big improvement. I now have a bedroom that also works as a studio, and also works as my personal man cave. So if you wouldn't see it right now, but I do have all my books in front of on my side, ready for access. So if I need to do anything that needs focused attention, I can also do it here. But of course, the main function of this is for me to have a studio. It's where I can share with you guys my insights pagdating sa buhay. I am currently 41 years old, but I prefer to refer to myself as level 41 na. So when it comes to life. So on level 41, as it is, I personally am not completely satisfied with the life that I have right now. But the good thing about it is that I plan to do something about it, and I want to take you guys through that journey. So this channel will be focused on the dailies. Kung ano yung ano ba yung ginagawa ko, ano ba yung game plan ko, how it is shaping up for me, so that you can learn lessons kung ano yung mga tamang gawin when you have something worthwhile to pursue. And one of those few things, for those of you guys who knows me on my current state, I do a lot of uh, lifting weights. So as you would notice, medyo may development yung arms ko, from because I've been doing that for probably I started around February or March or something. So that's when it happened. And then as it fortunately enough, nagkaroon na tayo ng pagkakataon maka-acquire or mag-enjoy uh, ng gym membership for free. So hindi siya I am a member of the gym because simply because I'm employed in the company that supports that gym. So yeah, there are things that are lacking. May mga equipments, hindi siya ideal, pero with proper research, I was able to work around those uh, those equipment, and masasabi kong buo na yung routine ko. And then of course the game plan for so the game plan is to bulk up as much as I can. But starting January or starting this year all the way up until March, simulan natin yung game plan natin to gain muscle and lose fat at the same time. Not actually lose weight, but lose fat, which is the more important thing. More than the number, it's more important to focus on the actual results. So, but it would not be on this channel kasi meron tayong I understand that there are specific people that would benefit. So, yung mga subscribers, hopefully, I I will be able to guide you through that. So, yung talagang keen sa personal improvement, especially in physical fitness, I will share with you my journey on the channel Iraq Tank Build. Now, so just to give you a background of what's going on back at Iraq or bukod sa pag-create ng content, I was able to isolate specific interest to their specific niche and kung sino yung mga subscribers na makikinabang. And one of one of those is gaming. So I have a personal gamer tag na ginagamit ko na all throughout, which is E-Rock, ROCKE. And if possible, I use uppercase ROCK. So my fitness channel would be E-Rock Tank Build because I'm building myself to be like a tank. Yun yun or it's more on the physical side. And because of that, eventually, magkakaroon tayo doon na tayo mag-branch off. So magiging, pwede mo na rin sabihin siyang branding strategy that it all boils down to Eric Racadio or Iraq. So, mainly may 12 special interest ako or special groupings ng interest, but it can branch out to different other interests within those major 13 major actually. But some of them would not actually, I won't be able to generate any channel out of them simply because they are just focused on the background and their main task, kung ano man yung benefits at skill sets na madi-develop ko from them is just going to be used in the background. Right. So, just to give you an idea guys, ano ba yung mga posibleng mga maging videos. Especially, yun dun sa mga channels na meron na tayong existing. So, close to me right now are my measuring tools pagdating sa fitness. So, of course, I also have my weighing scale back there. Digital rin siya. And so, I won't be able to mention the brand simply because I didn't plan on this. So, hindi ko alam yung mga brand. Pero meron tayong weighing scale doon to weigh myself. And then, of course, meron siyang connection sa phone where you can actually see how much of that body weight is fat, how much is muscle, how much is water, how much is bone. So, yun. But, babaka pa natin siya nito, which is a caliper that can use fat percentage. So, specific to para sa katawan talaga. Although you can use the regular calipers, but this is very specific. Now, of course, you can also use measuring tape para i-measure yung circumference o yung laki ng muscle. But we also have this, which is specifically designed to measure body parts. So, just to demonstrate. So, para magkaroon na kayo ng idea kung ano yung mga mangyayaring magiging content natin. So, we will focus on tools and techniques para ma-pursue natin yung goal natin to those specific interests. So, in this case, alright, so flex mo yung muscle, measure it on the biggest one, tapos pipinti mo parang retractor niya, like so. Yan. So since fully retracted na siya at saka na full flex ko na siya, so yan ang pinaka-maximum niya. So detach it and then take the measurement. So at the moment I see that it's about 14.5. So 14.5 ang circumference ng biceps ko. So medyo this is on the male side. As you can see, meron siyang sort of symbol na ng male. Ayan. If you can see guys. Ayan. And then of course ako para sa female. Tapos mag-retract na siya. And of course, meron tayong pang measure ng pagka nagka-calorie counting na tayo. So ito yung gagamitin natin dyan. Alright. So we're close to the end of this video. And just to reiterate, so yun yung magiging focus natin. This is just the main channel. So ano yung parang wala pa siyang specific channel created for it. Dito natin i-upload mga efforts na ginagawa natin. And of course, this is the main vlogging channel. So yung mga tools na ginagamit natin, kung gusto nyo i-share ko sa inyo guys. And then of course yung mga equipment and then mga trainings na personally either inatinan ko or pinanood ko just so that we can improve this venture of sharing with you guys my personal experience and knowledge pagdating sa mga bagay-bagay na tingin ko naman ay makakatulong sa buhay natin. Right, so wala pa tayo masyadong comedy kasi yun, tinitimpla pa rin natin yung mga bagay-bagay na yun. So yeah, and the main lesson here is if you find something that's worth pursuing, just do it, and then the lessons would come along. Just like the same thing with lifting weights. So when I just started doing it, although may past history na ako with it, pero most of the things that I know right now, what I'm doing is based on the things that I learned along the way. So yun talaga yung main lesson natin. So if you want to suggest any content, especially this main channel, and if you want to ask about the things that I'm using right now, feel free to do so sa comments. And if you have any suggestions, any reactions, or any questions, lagay nyo lang sa baba sa comment section. And I invite you to hit like and subscribe button if you see value in this type of content. So ito yung general lang talaga, and just more of my lifestyle. So kung paano ko gagawin yung mga bagay-bagay, mga pursuits natin. And of course, I'm sure most of you guys have your own personal pursuits rin naman. So I'm sure makaka-relate kayo, and hopefully matulungan natin yung by sharing. So let's keep an open discussion sa comment section. As soon as tapos kung may mga issues, and then of course we will share it with you, and of course hopefully mapapag-share rin kayo ng personal experience nyo when it comes to creating content. So this is the main channel for creating content. So basically that's it. And yun. So mga ideas of what can be content. Yun lang. So ano ba? I have just a minute or so. So yan pala, medyo mahirap continuous na magsalita, especially kung wala ka namang interaction. So yan. Siguro be respectful na lang rin siguro sa opinion about this, ha? This is, hopefully this would not be like something that's very chaotic na mag-lead into discord na may mag-aaway-aaway sa comment section. I just want this to be helpful to one of us, and then of course we would make those improvements along the way based on your suggestions. Alright, so I guess I need to cut this at this point, and I'll see you on the next video. And then when the other channels are good, let's say they have their own videos to work with, I'll share those videos to you guys as well, and then link to the main chat to the channels that they're allocated with. So medyo conscious ako sa time ngayon, pero syempre magkakaroon tayo feel for that in the future. See you on the next video.